Dear students, good morning to all. You all have started attending classes after several months. Maybe last 1 month you have been in our college. You are all aware, last week in our campus one student got infected and very next day 300 students were tested and 9 students reported positive. The very next day our Tamil Nadu government, they took it very serious, and officials from health department including Honorable Health Minister, Health Secretary, Higher Education Secretary and some of the Vice Chancellors, we discussed and how to proceed, how to conduct physical classes, whether it is correct or again we need to go for online classes. But finally, the decision was taken, we should conduct physical classes, but all precautionary measures to be taken. The first instruction given by the government was all students with the age group above 18 should be vaccinated. The students should not be allowed for physical classes if they are not vaccinated. So, I request at this juncture all the students above 18 should come to classes after vaccination. This 2 dosage you should take. First year students may be with the less than 18, for them it is not compulsory as of now. Okay, in addition to this vaccination, because some of the students even after vaccination they get this virus infection. So, additional precautionary measures are essential. I would like to give some small tips to safeguard you, not only you, because once one person infected means it will spread in a large way. During the second wave, you all know how people got affected, and even without any hospital facility, lot of families they got affected during the second wave. That should not get repeated. It is almost we are about to bury this scenario, that COVID pandemic scenario we are about to bury, that should not come back. So, for which what measures one should do to safeguard you as well the society? Okay, it is a common measures, we are all knowing about that. Sanitizing frequently, wearing mask and keeping social distance, these are the common measures everyone should follow. In addition, first I would like to tell how this corona virus spread, how it spreads. If you know that science, then you know how to safeguard you. You know, it is all this corona, that during the second wave hospitals were struggling to get oxygen cylinder. So, shortage of oxygen is the problem. So, we should not depend on the oxygen cylinder, we should know how to take oxygen from the natural air. Then the problem of infection also will be less. First, okay, there is some science also I want to tell before this, how to safeguard you. You should know at the time of evolution of the earth, the carbon dioxide level in the atmosphere was only 65 ppm. After several millions of years, this carbon dioxide level reached 165 ppm. This 165 ppm reached in the year 1800 to 2000, when large industrialization took place in this world. The carbon dioxide level increased from 165 to 365 ppm. Okay. In the last 20 years, there was a large development in the thickly populated countries like India, China, Brazil. So, that increased the level of carbon dioxide from 365 to 415 ppm. because of this increase in carbon dioxide level in the atmosphere, there are large kind of disaster coming. Even this corona pandemic is also one outcome of this increase in carbon dioxide level in the atmosphere. Increase in carbon dioxide level. You should know, if this carbon dioxide level reached 600 ppm, no human being can live in this planet. So, the days are not too far that this to reach 600 ppm. But now environmental scientists in the world, they are taking lot of measures how to reduce the carbon dioxide level. We cannot reduce, at least preventing the increase in carbon dioxide level is possible, so that we can extend the life of this planet, in the sense condition for living can extend for more years. So, as of now, every year there is an increase of 2.5 to 3 ppm increase. So, you can imagine how many years it requires to reach 600 ppm. In addition, one thing, you know, this corona pandemic also, the infection is spreading. The last 2 years you have watched, in the cold countries it spreads during the winter season, and in the hot country like India it spreads during the summer season. The two pandemic both started coming in the March, April. Because in the cold countries, most of the people, they live in the inner atmosphere, that is interior, inner room during the winter time, because they cannot go outside. People also will live in the inner atmosphere, that is the closed atmosphere during the winter season. You know, the carbon dioxide level with a heated house, if 3 or 4 people are there in the closed room, the level will be much higher. So, that is the atmosphere, conducive atmosphere for the corona spread, because oxygen level is less. Oxygen level is less. When carbon dioxide level is high, means oxygen level is less. Even if you are in some theatre where some large number of people are there, if the carbon dioxide level increases, you will get headache, right. That is the starting point for some kind of infection we get. So, like that, in the hot countries, we live in the air conditioned atmosphere during the summer season, that will increase the potential for infection. Okay, now you understood, that is one side. How to safeguard you? So, here it is shortage of oxygen. So, we should know how to increase the oxygen consumption level within you. So, first thing I will suggest breathing exercise. Breathing exercise, all students should do at least some 10 to 15 minutes breathing exercise we need to do. What happens during the breathing, when you do breathing exercise, you know, some sports person, they do exercise every day some 30 to 40 minutes. So, when they do hard exercise, they become tired. Then this body will demand more oxygen. That is why their breathing rate will be very high. They will consume more air. In the air, the more oxygen goes. So, when the demand increases, requirement for oxygen also increases. But in the breathing exercise, when you do, without demand you are supplying more oxygen. Understood? Without demand you are supplying more oxygen. One thing you should know, some body physics also I would like to tell. You know, the lungs capacity is 6000 ml. 6000 ml. When we do normal breathing, inhaling, exhaling, during this process, 400 ml of air going inside and coming. 400 to 450 ml. Our lung capacity is 6000 ml. 6000 ml. So, only a small portion is going inside and coming, that is the tidal volume we say, tidal volume. If we start doing breathing exercise, what will happen? That time this tidal volume will be some 1000 to 1200 ml. So, if you regularly practicing this breathing exercise, your normal breathing capacity itself will increase from 400 to 500 ml. That means you are healthy, you are supplying more air to the body. Also, what is normally how your body convert the food to energy? Some combustion, this process is digestion process is taking place, like in IC engine how combustion, by combustion it is converting the energy in the fuel to mechanical energy, and it is useful, it is used to drive the vehicle. Same way we are consuming food, food is getting digested and it is producing energy, for which you need to supply oxygen, that is the oxygen we are supplying. So, not only oxygen, you should drink sufficient quantity of water. This water during the winter time, and always it is good if you take warm water or hot water. If you are able to drink hot water, it is good. Okay, another tips I want to tell how this, okay, this is about, I explained about oxygen and carbon dioxide requirement, that is carbon dioxide level is increasing, but your body demand more oxygen for various requirement. How the infection, a person is said to be positive. So, all the 9 students who reported were positive, but there is no symptoms, there is no headache, no fever, no cold, but still it has shown positive, because if there are everywhere this coronavirus where during the pandemic time, second wave time, whole atmosphere has some kind of virus, everywhere it was there. In some places, if the air itself some virus is high, means some students will inhale that air and some infection will start coming, but you should know when the count also matters. If the virus count is more than 1000, then only the person will also become infectious. He will start generating virus. If the virus count exceeds the 1000, till that he is not a harmful person, he will not emit virus, but once it become more than 1000, his body also will start emitting virus. Infectious person, when he speaks, 7000 to 1000 virus will come during when he opens the mouth. Like that, when he breathe, during his every breathe, some 4000 to 5000 virus will come once he become infectious. So, one person become infectious, another person is talking in front of him, within some 15 minutes the other person will also become infectious. That is how it spreads. So, you should not fear if there is some 300, 400 viruses, but the test, you are conducting this COVID test, even with the 300, 400 it will show positive. So, that persons normally asymptomatic persons and they will not be infectious and there is no problem for them, but still for safety reasons they will be also considered as positive, COVID positive person, and because suddenly that number count may increase, but 300 means that person will not generate, that body will not generate more virus. If we keep on getting virus from the other infectious person, then only the count will increase and then he will become infectious. You need not worry if there is some test and if it is showing positive, only if some symptoms started coming, you are really positive that is infectious person. So, first thing, doing breathing exercise every day is my suggestion. So, till it totally get buried, you should follow these norms. You take regularly hot water. Whenever you take water, you take hot water. Hot water, what it does, if there are some 200, 300 virus, that also will be killed, and it will not allow to aggravate the virus. So, if you take hot water, that is safe. Even if it starts coming, that will die, it will not allow to multiply, Then the other thing, so 2 tips I gave: doing breathing exercise, taking hot water when you are in the hostel. Then you always keep your digestive system good, because any disease, for that matter, not only this COVID disease, any disease will start when your digestive system gets some trouble. When you get trouble in your digestive system, if you take some food with a lot of varieties, in some functions if you go, you will take lot of varieties, and oily food if you take, your normal food is different, and if suddenly if you take some heavy food, your digestive system will struggle. So, that time you should give sufficient water and sufficient more oxygen, otherwise what will happen, it will struggle. When you get a small cold, what happens, this mucus formation will come. Mucus formation is actually trying to prevent you, any dust or this infection, this virus, if it goes towards this respiratory tract, towards the lungs, it will stop. The mucus formation is trying to safeguard you. Okay, that is the first symptom it is giving. There is some foreign body is coming to your system. Once you get a small symptom, next what happens, your pathway is little bit obstructed. So, that time if you take more food or particularly oily food, what happens, sufficient oxygen may not come. So, the cascaded effect will be what? First, some small problem with the cold, mucus formation, that will reduce the oxygen consumption, but cascading effect, that time if you take more food or oily food, your digestive system will get affected, right. It is some small cascading effect only, will accumulate and it will become a big disease. So, you should know about this physics, it is nothing but it is COVID prevention is only engineering, it is civil mechanical engineering, it is nothing doing with the medical. Once after infection only it is medical, you need to go to doctor, you are all engineers, particularly those who are doing civil mechanical, it is a respiratory tract, oxygen, water, mixing, the digestion, everything you are studying in your engineering syllabus. So, that you should understand. So, precaution is only engineering, it is only engineering. So, you should keep your digestive system also very good always. You should know to keep your digestive system good, you need good oxygen and good water supply at the appropriate time. Okay, these are 3 things interrelated. If you keep these systems perfectly, possibility of getting infection is very, very remote. Okay, another reason, okay, 4th reason I am telling, some examination time you will not sleep, but sometimes students they do not sleep by seeing WhatsApp and other things, that is too dangerous. You are also not making it useful, but if you are wasting your time without sleeping also you will become tired. If you are tired, you are very prone to infection, because the infection, the virus will attack you very fast, very easily when you are weak. This sleeping is very, very important. The required number of hours you should sleep, otherwise your body will become tired and you are prone for any infection very easily. When you are tired, a person is during the war time, who will fail? When you become tired, the other person will kill, same thing, understood. So, you should know how to keep yourself healthy, to safeguard you. This virus is trying to attack all persons these days. So, how to safeguard you, this you should know. So, you should never become tired. So, even okay, hard work will lead to lot of fruitful thing, but hard work also this health is more than wealth. Health is first. So, till this pandemic get over, you should give first importance to health, not even I am telling you all have come for studies, but still you don't avoid sleep and study. Sleeping is first thing required. Okay. So, required number of hours you should sleep every day, that is my first, this is the foremost requirement. In the order I could say good sleep, doing some breathing exercise, taking hot water always, keep your digestive system healthy always. So, these are the primary things you need to follow. Okay. In addition, our government has instructed wearing mask, sanitizing whenever, frequently you can sanitize your hand, and keeping social distances. This is all primary requirement, and all the students above 18 should get vaccinated. Should get, less than 18 it is not a must. Otherwise, the government as of now informed to get certificate from all the students to permit to the classes. So, I request all the students to follow all the precautionary measures informed by the government. All the best. You mostly after Pongal, immediately after Pongal, your semester exams will start. You all prepare, it is all planned. You should not study one day before the exam. Every day you should study, then you need not avoid your sleep during the exam date. Okay. You continuously every day you plan and study, definitely you can be healthy, as well you can score very good mark. All the best. You keep your health first, health is first and then wealth. Thank you.